Hey there, everyone, and happy Friday. I'm Fox 10 News meteorologist Jennifer Lambers with this evening's next weather. Now let's go ahead and talk about the forecast heading into this Memorial Day weekend. Starting off, plenty of sunshine to kick off this weekend. It's looking great out there. Still some isolated showers possible heading later on into this evening, but I'll have those details in my futurecast coming up in just a moment. Now heading into tomorrow morning, we're going to be starting off on the crisp site, and so that's going to be good. Really beginning in the mid 60s. By the time we make it into late morning, we'll begin quickly warming up, upper 70s by 11 a.m., staying mostly sunny and dry. But the good news, low humidity, so enjoy a cup of coffee outside to begin your Saturday. Now again, our futurecast is bringing in some very light showers for our inland spots at this time, just a few sprinkles out there, but dry air is in place. So I think the futurecast leaning a little bit heavy here, really expecting the potential for just an isolated sprinkle late this evening for our coastal areas, but things will turn quiet overnight. We'll see mostly clear skies, and then starting off for tomorrow morning, plenty of sunshine, and that's only going to continue heading into the afternoon and the evening. Looking great all across the Gulf Coast. Now heading into tomorrow afternoon, daytime highs maxing out in the lower to mid 80s. It's going to be nice out there with some lower humidity, but just keep in mind, stay hydrated, take breaks if spending time outdoors. Heading on down towards the beach, daytime highs right around 80 degrees. That rip current risk staying moderate with a breezy northeasterly wind, but that UV index very high. Burn time only about 10 minutes. Now just a reminder for the beach flags, most likely what we'll see heading into tomorrow for our Florida beaches, that green flag flying Alabama beaches. The lowest they go is that yellow flag, that moderate hazard. So just make sure you're being careful out there. Now we do have a small craft advisory in place. This is in effect until tomorrow morning. Breezy winds closer towards our coastal areas. Knots getting around that 15 to 25 knot range. So just make sure you're being careful in case you're heading out. Temperatures expecting those to be right around 80 degrees just off coast. Breezy winds, moderate chop with those seas around 2 to 4 feet. With that small craft advisory, improvements by Saturday afternoon, and Sunday and Monday also looking great. Checking in on the tropics, just a disturbance off the coast of the Carolinas. Low chances of development over the next 7 days, but that could impact NASCAR fans. The Coca-Cola 600 taking place in Charlotte could see some wet conditions heading into Sunday night. With that airing right here on Fox 10, they'll keep you updated right there. Well, coming up on Next Weather, meteorologist Nicholas Herbosa looks at some tropical systems that occurred outside of the traditional Atlantic hurricane season. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Can I play? Sure, but you need to bring your own truck. That's not a problem.
The Fox 10 Storm Tracker Fleet, taking you live to more places, covering the Gulf Coast like no one else can. Unrivaled experience, unparalleled severe weather coverage.
I think I need a bigger sandbox.
Well, believe it or not, hurricanes can occur at any time of the year in the Atlantic. Meteorologist Nicholas Herbosa has some examples.
Hurricane season officially lasts June 1st through November 30th, but you can occasionally have some systems that form outside of the typical range of hurricane season. I'm going to look at a few of those now. What about the month of May? Well, going all the way back to 1865, we can see plenty of storms have formed in the month of May, but there are a few notable ones out there, some of which include Arthur and Andrea. Some of the dates: Andrea was in 2019, Arthur and Bertha formed in 2020, and the most recent one was Anna in 2021. What about April? Well, there was a few less in April going back in history. One of the more recent ones in 2017, Tropical Storm Arlene just kind of looped around in the center of the Atlantic. What about some of the weirder examples? Well, 2005, a record-breaking hurricane season, and we did have a storm, ZETA, that formed on December 30th, just in time for the year change, and then lasted all the way until January 7th of 2006, just in the middle of the Atlantic. What about January? Yes, it has happened, and in fact, a hurricane has happened twice in January. One of this, most recently being in 2016, Hurricane Alex, which was a low-pressure system that eventually got towards the Azores and became a hurricane. It was the first January hurricane since 1955, which was Hurricane Alice. What about the storm frequency over just kind of the entire calendar year? Well, let's take a look at it. Named storms, hurricane, and major hurricanes. You can see the peak of all the activity occurs right around September 10th, but then fades as you get towards the months of November and December. So remember, hurricane season lasts June 1st through November 30th, but storms can form any time of the year. In Mobile, Nicholas Reboso, Fox 10 News.
Some great information there. Thank you, Nicholas. Well, coming up, I'm going to have another look at your long-range forecast. We'll be right back.
New to the Fox 10 weather app, your 24-hour radar forecast. Be the first to see how precipitation is going to affect your plans across the Gulf Coast. Detailed hour by hour. The 24-hour radar forecast on the Fox 10 weather app. Plus the latest breaking news with the Fox 10 News app.
Got him both.
Stay alert with Fox 10.
Well, taking a final look at your full 7-day outlook, plenty of sunshine heading into this weekend. We're going to be staying sunny. We're going to be staying dry. Also, that humidity is staying on the lower side, so that's going to be the good news. We will warm up, however, heading closer towards Monday on Memorial Day. And then looking ahead, rain chances staying out of the forecast until we get closer towards midweek next week. And that's when we start off a brand new month. Heading into this weekend, make sure you stay safe out there, apply plenty of sunscreen, and just stay hydrated too with that heat. We'll keep you updated on your forecast. Thanks for joining us on this evening's Next Weather.